Okay. It is 7 PM on August 13th, 2019, and we are going to open the regular board meeting. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we'll jump back to roll call.
So we have trustees Chris Sample,
Here.
John Talbot,
Here.
William Luxinger is absent, Dina Simpson is absent, Jen Christensen. Here. Jared Doan,
Here.
President Rick Worm,
Here.
Treasurer Brenda Onabany.
Here.
Clerk Sandy Mazen here, Attorney David Silverman.
Here.
We do not have an engineer, Public Works Supervisor Brett Berge,
Here.
and Park Supervisor Kenny Lamer is absent.
Motion to let William Lushinger participate remotely due to work.
Second.
John makes a motion to let William Luxinger attend remotely due to work. Jen seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Wow. It was quick, wasn't it?
Passes 701.
William?
It takes a little longer to reach that end. Could you read off the consent agenda items, please?
Tonight, the consent agenda items are, number one is the July 9th, 2019 regular board minutes. Number two is the bills payable warrant list dated August 13th, 2019. And number three is ordinance number 19-15, an ordinance regarding video gaming.
At this time, does any board member wish to pull an item from the consent agenda for further discussion? Not hearing any, we'll entertain a motion.
I move to place agenda items 1 through 3 inclusively as consent agenda items. Further, I move that all items be considered together as the consent agenda.
Second.
Chris makes a motion to move, yes. Chris makes a motion to place agenda items 1, 2, and 3 on the consent agenda inclusively.
You're fine.
You're good.
Just-
Close enough.
And then,
Yep.
then Jared.
Jared seconds. Oh, lost it tonight.
Ready?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Jen?
Yes.
Jared?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Dina is absent. Chris?
Yes.
William?
I move to adopt items 1 through 3 inclusively on the consent agenda in a single group pursuant to the omnibus vote procedures specified in the Illinois Municipal Code.
Second.
So Chris makes a motion to adopt items 1, 2, and 3 inclusively on the consent agenda in a single group pursuant to the omnibus vote procedures specified in the Illinois Municipal Code. John seconds. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Jared?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Dina is absent. Chris?
Yep.
William? Jen?
Yes.
All right. So we do not, that was a, motion passed at 7-3. We do not need item C. We have the water bill drawing. Oh, I'm gonna mix them. You must have just, you don't know where they are? ...104 South Union Street.
Sweet.
Do we have a question on this one?
I don't have that side of the bill. I don't believe, this was this month is date reminders. I don't remember what this month was.
If we do have questions, we need to make sure we get those, at least the results.
Yep.
Okay. Discussion of possible approval, ordinance 19-16. Do you want to discuss that?
I can if you'd like, sure. So, you have a special event coming up, and they would like to serve beer, I believe, yes. So, you don't normally have you have two classes of special event licenses, SE1, SE2. Currently, there are no SE1 licenses available, which is the proper license for the event that's planned in the park. So what this ordinance does is it does create one SC1 license and then automatically brings the number of SC1 licenses back to 0 after the event. We never, as we've explained before, we never want to have extra liquor licenses sitting out there that someone can claim a right to, if they, have all of the, meet all the application credentials.
I feel you.
Yeah, right. So, this is a self-executing ordinance in that regard. Your approval tonight will authorize the local liquor control commissioner, who is of course Rick, to issue the one license pending, their application, background checks and everything.
Insurance.
Yeah.
I thought we already approved an ordinance that gave Rick the authority to issue a temporary license. Did I miss that?
Like I said, so you only have enough liquor licenses at any given time for the actual establishments and events going on in the community. So we create a system whereby legislatively we always create that one extra license we need for any given establishment or event. So that's what this does in this regard.
I think what he's talking about is several weeks ago, we actually adopted the ordinance allowing the SE1 and SE2.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that was
I thought
set
it
up
gave
with
him
the
the authority.
This just creates the one for this event,
This creates the
and
license.
then it goes away.
And a few weeks ago, we created the classification.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot, you did not have, that's right.
Yeah.
So you created the classification, that's right. So the explanation on that was, a few weeks back, we first created the classification for the SC1. But there was no available licenses in that category, because we always have them at 0 until we actually need one.
So we didn't give Rick the authority to grant the temporary one?
You did if the license was available, but no licenses are available because we always keep them at the amount of establishments that currently hold the license or 0 if nobody has them. So every time an event comes up, we increase the license, and then David explained this one will go automatically back to 0. But
Yeah.
if a new establishment wants to come into town, they have to come to us and we have to add a
So you
liquor
don't
license.
have the authority to,
I have the authority to sign it once you create it.
oh, all
But
right.
once the
In
legislative
point.
body creates the license.
All right, all right. Do we need a motion then?
Yes.
Yes.
Cannot make motion.
I'd like to make a motion to approve ordinance number 19-16, an ordinance regarding the classification and number of liquor licenses.
I'll second.
Chris makes a motion to approve ordinance number 19-16, Jen seconds. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Oh, yeah, I got a
Oh,
question.
go ahead.
Is this something we're gonna do on a regular basis for anybody and anybody that wants to come and hold any kind of a festival or an event in the park now?
That will be depending on whether the board wants to create the license or not.
And then second, in the past, when we had the Junction Days, the village had to buy an insurance policy.
No, we didn't. Brenda says no, we did not.
The Weekend in the Park themselves purchased, they were a different entity than the village, and
I know.
they purchased that. They purchased the insurance and they paid for it. The village only donated the use of the park and then some equipment, I think, at that time.
Right, did we not, I thought the village, or through the applicant, had to require a secondary insurer of the village to protect us from whatever land stipulations that are out there that,
They did get that insurance.
and is Chop Fest doing the same?
Chop Fest step 1 needs to submit an application. I have a feeling that it will be coming in, like Friday or Monday.
Isn't this event in like 10 days?
Yes, yes it is.
Okay.
So yeah, they will have to meet the requirements of the application and the insurance before we will move on it.
I thought we were kind of, I could be wrong, but I thought the village was always under the impression that we didn't want alcohol in the park.
I haven't been here that long.
That's all.
I don't have, there's a reason.
All right,
Ready?
yep.
John,
Yes.
Dina is absent. Chris,
Yes.
William,
No.
Jen,
Yes.
Jared.
Yes.
Motion passes 7-10. All right, move on to the clerk.
The only thing I have is just a reminder to speak into the microphones. Sometimes we, myself included, like to lean back or turn our heads away, so just make sure you're speaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Actually, that would be great, Jared.
Oh, we did have somebody, a resident posted about that they couldn't hear either on the video.
And I encourage everybody to take a look at any of the videos and just watch yourself or listen to yourself and kind of understand where the difficulties are at. That's all I had.
Brenda?
And the board packet is the July treasurer's report. If you have any questions, just let me know. That's all.
Any questions? All right. David?
Nothing from me at this time.
Move on to the committees, community development and events.
All I have is I am working on the fall party and starting some things on our Christmas event. So we'll have our second annual. And our garage sales are the 19th and 20th, I hope.
Whatever that Friday and Saturday
Yeah, Friday and
is.
Saturday, the third. I had looked it up once, but.
The 19th, oh, nope, the 20th and 21st.
Oh, sorry, September 20th and 21st. Do we have our, results of the, online thing we did?
I can take a look, or if you'd like us to, right around this time, we can try and push one more time for people to submit answers.
I just didn't know how it came out.
I haven't looked since
Okay.
like the day after we posted
Okay.
it. How about I take a look and then I'll call
Okay,
you
that's
and we
fine.
can determine if you want to do
That's
one more push to try and get people
Okay.
to answer.
Cool, thank you, and that's all I have.
Finance,
Nothing.
I'm assuming we don't have any ratification?
We do not.
Okay. Ordinance enforcement,
Nothing.
parks,
Nothing this evening.
streets and ditches.
Just out of curiosity, and no, that's actually, it's just for my own benefit, anybody who's watching who happens to live within the construction area, you know, tomorrow's garbage day again. Just wondering.
The contractor and Willett Hoffman, Mike, is, it has been drilled into their heads that the garbage trucks, recycling trucks, whatever, have priority on those streets, so.
Just, you know, they put in the curb or the
Yes,
shoulder or whatever you
yes.
wanna say. You know, I'm not sure, are you supposed to put your, get your garbage can on the front side, the back side, does it matter?
Yeah, as long as it's near the curb, if it's on the street side, on the inside of the curb, that's great, so they don't have to try to reach across or whatever, so, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the people who have really full cans can get it over, that curb.
Right, but, yeah, if not,
I mean, I can get mine 'cause they're only half full 'cause thankfully they did come back and pick them up last week.
right, but this was also something that was discussed, if need be, they will go through, they'll pick them up, set them on that side
All right,
for the homeowner,
All right.
whatever, so
all right,
they have priority. And-
all right, thank you.
Yep.
That's great. That's it.
Utilities, anything?
No?
All right. Anything on economic development? Nothing there.
Thursday.
We have no public. Please come down, we need public. We'll entertain a motion to go into closed session.
I'd like to make a motion for us to go into closed session.
Second.
She's gotta read it.
You gotta read them all.
You gotta read the whole thing.
The whole thing?
I'd make a motion for us to go into closed session 2C5, the purchase of lease of real property for the use of the public body, including meetings held for the purpose of discussing whether a particular parcel should be acquired. 2C6, the setting of a price for sale or lease of property owned by the public body. 2C11, litigation when an action against affecting or on behalf of the particular public body has been filed and is pending before a court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds that an action is probable or imminent, in which case the basis for the finding shall be recorded and entered into the minutes of the closed meeting.
Second.
So Jen makes a motion to go into closed session under sections 2C5, 2C6, and 2C11. Jared seconds.
John, second.
John seconds, sorry.
Did I wrong?
John seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, sorry, roll call.
Thank you. Dina is absent. Chris?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Jen,
Yes.
Jared,
Yes.
John.
Yes.
Passes 7:15.
Go.
It is 7:44 PM on August 13th. Entertain a motion to reconvene open session.
Motion to reconvene open session.
Second.
John makes a motion to reconvene open session. Jen seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. We're back in open session at 7:45 PM. We have no action to take off of closed session items.
Like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Jen, that was a lot faster than the vote.
I was watching to see what you were going to say and do anything.
Jen makes a motion to adjourn. John
Wait.
seconds.
Did you do roll when we came back out?
He
I'm
did
s- I was sorry, I was reading
He
something.
did it all in favor.
Okay, very good. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. We are adjourned at 7:45.